Welcome back to another video, everybody, and I'm very excited to review this book, Prehistoric Life, by the Macmillan Colour Library. So this one's a special book. Do you have one of those books where when you were young as a kid, you used to borrow from the library and just always borrow that book, always, many times throughout the years, and then you grow up, you forget about it for many years, and then you just remember those fond memories of that book, and then then it's like impossible to find. This is the book, for one of the books for me anyway, and this has been probably about a 3-year journey to find this one. It was a struggle. I had it on my eBay notification list for years until it popped up earlier this year, and quickly I bought it straight away. So this book, it's an amazing book, beautiful artwork in there. I used to always borrow this at primary school, and a lot of great memories borrowing this, taking it home, looking at the artwork, and I absolutely love this red looking T-Rex, and probably not even a T-Rex, was anyway, could be, it's a different type of Tyrannosaur, but when you're a kid, they're all T-Rexes, and I have to change my logo to that. I just used to always imagine this battle between this Styracosaurus and this T-Rex, and used to reincarnate these battles with my toys and so forth. So probably about 5 years ago, I was at Savers, and I actually saw this book, and I picked it up, and all the memories came back flooding to me. Like the pages. Like I remembered most of the pages, but there was a few bits and pieces that I forgot about, and it was just like a couple bucks, and I was gonna buy it or not, and I didn't buy it, and that's before I got back into collecting these books and these toys and dinosaurs and all sorts of stuff. And yeah, I kind of was regretting that I didn't buy it that time, but as I said, it popped up on eBay finally, and I picked it up. The other thing as well that I wanted to mention is I don't know, and please comment below if you know who the artist of this book is, because I can't find an actual name in the book that names the person that did all this artwork. So I couldn't find it. I reached out on a few Facebook group pages about who may have done the artwork, and no one really knew. Had a few smart ass comments like check inside inside the book, but there's nothing there to any specific artist. So yeah, please comment below if you know who the artist is. And yeah, I've blabbed on enough now, so please come join me as we look at this amazing book. Alright, let's have a look at this amazing book. So as you can see on the cover, the Macmillan Colour Library, Prehistoric Life. I just love this front cover. Beautiful colours, great vintage dinosaurs. The lighting is amazing. It's like to me it looks like a sunset. And yeah, the dinosaurs are getting, they're getting into like a battle here. The T-Rex and the Styracosaurus, or you can say an Albertosaurus or whatever. Got a Trachodon at the back. I've got this little guy here, and it wraps around. And you've got an Iguanodon there, so not really. And you've got a Triceratops at the back there. I'll bring that closer. So you've got a little Triceratops there. So obviously not accurate, but who cares? This is 70s goodness, yeah. I love the late 70s era of dinosaurs in books. Alright, no copyright intended. All artwork belongs to their owners. And look at that. Bang. You get this nice kind of it's not black and white. It's like just grey on, what is it, like a really light pinkish kind of background. It's a cover art. Really amazing. Just the vintage dinosaurs all upright and so forth. And we've got a Chirophosaurus there too. Alright. Got Barry Cox here. It looks like the designer was Jeff Hayes. Yeah, and picture researcher was Suzanne Britton. But I went through all of these and I couldn't find the actual artist. Please comment if you know. And I've repeated myself a few times about that. Anyway, got a few stains there. There it is, vintage. So yeah, this is originally from 1978. So, and was reprinted a few times for 5 years. This is Sia Moria. I can't even pronounce that, but anyway, that's the cover of the book that I reviewed a little bit earlier, the Prehistoric Atlas. That's the same fossil on the front. Alright. Introduction, got some nice cave art there. 20,000 years ago in France. And we just get some information on fossils, and then we've got the Jurassic Park mosquito there. Before Jurassic Park movie even came out, eh? Some fossils. Some more fossils, how they reconstructed, I guess, the creature. Feltan, that guy is. I wonder if these people are still alive. Alright, now we get to one of the earlier periods. And yeah, look at the artwork. The artwork is amazing. You look at that, and I like how they put on land, there's like no plants yet. So I'm not sure what period this is. What is it, Ordovician? Something like that. Obviously there's no fish. This is before the Devonian. Yeah, great artwork. I'm going to take my time with the pages on this one because artwork is, you know, it really needs to be appreciated. It's one of my favourite books. And this is obviously Devonian, I think. The age of fishes. So we've got all these armoured fishes and so forth. I guess when fish went onto land, and then that's what they think, you know, as animals came onto land. I like how it shows that there, the interpretation. Let's see, look at that, get a double page on plants. Really, really nice. This is a really nice spread because it kind of shows the early plants to, I guess, as plants evolved. And yeah, look how alien the early plants were. Horsetails and all this other stuff. You got your tree ferns and cycads and yeah, really good. I really like that in this book. And then we get to early amphibians, maybe around Carboniferous period, roughly. Got a whole bunch of different creatures here. I don't want to pronounce the names because I know I'm going to butcher them. Really cool creatures before the dinosaurs. Got a bit of a what's this? Early reptiles, bit of a kind of like a family tree. How things kind of spread. There you go. What do they call them? Lizard-like, reptile, mammal-like reptile creatures. There is my favorite, Dimetrodon. Listosaurus there. Just imagine if that late Permian extinction didn't happen. Imagine the creatures that would have evolved apart from dinosaurs. It makes you wonder. That's why I love the Permian period. And get some early and late pterosaurs and so forth. Obviously Dimorphodon was more of an earlier, Pteranodon was a later species. Here we go, Jurassic period. I remember looking at that Megalosaurus like as a kid, like, oh, we're gonna struggle against these guys, it'd be too small. I don't think you can take down that Stegosaurus. Got Brontosaurus there. Yeah, baby, Brontosaurus. So really nice artwork there. Obviously, all vintage style. And I actually like to see, like back in these days, Megalosaurus used to get a bit more love than Allosaurus and Ceratosaurus and all that. It was, in the earlier books, Megalosaurus was, I guess, the most popular carnivore of the Jurassic. And here we get to the cover page. Just an amazing scene here. I love that T-Rex, the red and the scales and the veins there going. Is it T-Rex? Yeah, it is T-Rex. 6 meters high. Styracosaurus 6 meters long. Iguanodon. Yeah, really cool. So, as the book says, seeing monsters. I actually like with the ichthyosaur there, which they got correct, the big eyes. Didn't ichthyosaurus or this species have the biggest eyes of any animal that it's ever lived? I think that's what I read. Actually, see, not these books even being over 40 years old, they get a few things right still. Alright, we'll get to the mammals now. And so these are South American mammals. Got Lepton, everyone's favourite. Evolution of the elephant. Evolution of the horses. Some other amazing creatures that are now gone. Amazing mammals, especially this Megalosaurus. Look at those antlers. A little bit of evolution of man. Beautiful scenery. Yeah, I mean, this used to freak me out. This guy dead, you know. Like the bear got him. I think he's still alive because you can see his hand still kind of also trying to escape, but he's not going to make it. That's a really cool battle scene, eh? From rocks and spears and so forth. at the cave bear, Neanderthal man. And this guy used to remind me of my dad because my dad has a beard like that. Great artwork, MCB. MCB. So just with the same artist. I'm just looking for MCB. Anyway. And some eggs and extinction, and that's a glossary. So, an amazing book. Again, we get the same art from the cover. And this was originally nearly £6 from England. So, long review. I hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching, guys. This one was a special one, a really special one from my childhood, and it's in the collection now. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please comment if you have read this one. See you later.